but she's actually going to be a spectro buffer that buffs critical hit rate and gives auto dodge. So actually making the game 10 times easier. And apparently her S4 has crit damage. Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over some Shorekeeper changes. Xiangli Yao also got buffed before release, so that's awesome. Apparently CAMELLYA is going to be 2.0, so I'll talk a little bit about that. So if you are new, subscribe, like the video, and let's get right into it. Alright, so everyone really highly anticipated, Shorekeeper. A lot of people are planning on skipping 1.2, right? Because of Shorekeeper, and rightfully so, because everyone wants to wait for another support character to come out, because everyone's tired of using Verena 24/7. So I'm really happy as well that she is a support character. Now I ended up screenshotting this from the Wuthering Waves Discord because they just have the rundown of apparently what are the changes for Xiangli Yao. But Xiangli Yao, I forget how much percent the liberation cast was before. I believe it was 1600 before, and then they nerfed it to 1300. Now it is 1400. So really awesome stuff at the end of the day. It's a free character getting buffed. I don't think anyone's really gonna complain about that. So I mean, besides if you're like a Calcharo main, so Xiangli Yao and Calcharo mains will be fighting once again. Apparently S5 was nerfed by 20%. That's if you're a whale. I think majority of people don't really care about that. And now the real best thing about Xiangli Yao is that his dodge counterattack gives him forte stacks. So everyone's big complaint with Calcharo is that even though you dodge, you don't get any forte stacks. Now if you dodge with Xiangli Yao, you still get stacks. Either way, I have some icons here. I don't know if anyone's really seen them yet, but they're from Shorekeeper, and then the new 4-star character that is coming out. These are not leaks, these are released actually on China. So these are the new icons that we're going to be seeing. Basically we got the rundown for Wuthering Waves 1.2 as well. All the events here. Apparently there's a return event that gives crystal solvents. I kind of wish I knew that, because I actually would have planned for that. That kind of sucks. But nonetheless, let's finally get into the main segments. So I was actually going to go over this, but apparently, it's still being updated right now. So let me see if there's anything else that came out. Okay. So yeah. Apparently, Shorekeeper is supposed to have a automatic dodge function. So automatic dodge transfers the damage to Shorekeeper and then allows your on-field character to perform a dodge counter. So meaning before, if you guys watched the other leak video, apparently Shorekeeper can die off field, as you guys can see right here. Now S4 gives both crit to the whole team, meaning yes, she does actually buff crit. Actually, she buffs crit rate. And then if you get her S4, she buffs crit damage. Now, I kind of called this. I said if Shorekeeper has dupes that enhance her abilities, it's a must S6. And it's looking like it's going to be, because that looks like they're trying to make this a cracked out support depending on how many dupes that you have. They haven't posted anything. Alright, cool. So it looks like they're finally done updating this one. Let me see anything else here. So Shorekeeper's oh, sorry about that. Shorekeeper's full tolerance does not refer to interruption resistance or shields, new mechanic related to dodge. Yeah, so there is no anti-interruption for Shorekeeper, unfortunately. So Calcharo buff is not real. It's actually just going to be the automatic dodge function. So this will help characters maybe like, well, you're not gonna run Verena, but other characters that you have a skill issue with dodging, well, there you go. And then let's see, the 4 stars RNG skill effects include toughness reduction, health recovery, self damage, and gathering. It's pretty cool. Okay, let me see. Help you imagine. I actually don't want to click on these. I don't know what the fuck those are. All right, let's get into the main thing about this. Okay, so apparently the field, which is the domain effect, right, will give critical rate. Not exactly saying how much it is, right? Okay, and then the intro is an explosion. Okay, I guess it's just like a crazy like burst damage, I guess. When on-field characters hit, the damage will transfer to Shorekeeper, be treated as the on-field character performed a perfect dodge. 5 taps damages player plus wheelchair takes damage, makes the game easy. Oh yeah, so Shorekeeper will take the damage instead of the main DPS, so it makes the game easier for people. Okay. The new bosses uses a hammer. Fucking mentioned Captain America. So it's a new 4-cost that uses a hammer. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. A lot of people thought it was gonna be the narwhal, but that does not seem like it's going to be the case. So crit rate buff is not in her outro or sequences. Okay, so the crit rate buff I assume only applies to the domain skill. And then Shorekeeper's auto dodge is on her outro skill and it's not always there. Auto dodge is on her outro skill and it's not always there. I'm assuming that maybe certain phases or things like that. As you guys can see, it's still being updated because there's more stuff coming out. And then, oh yeah, and then Shorekeeper is supposed to be Spectro apparently. Apparently, it's not supposed to be 2 different elements. Thank God, because I actually could not even imagine Kuro actually releasing a character with 2 elements this early. But she's actually going to be a Spectro buffer that buffs critical hit rate and gives auto dodge. So actually making the game 10 times easier. And apparently her S4 has crit damage. That's pretty fucking crazy, not gonna lie. Absolutely, I'm actually interested in her weapon. I wonder what her weapon's gonna do, because I would assume her weapon would also have buffs. And I think this character is a must pull. I think if you are trying to pull for Jeshi, I think I just skip. If you're free to play, I don't think it's even worth it anymore, because we all know how much of Arena helps team comps that don't do enough damage. Shorekeeper is definitely even better and helps you stat line if she's just a crit rate buffer. If she gives like 20 to 40%, like that's actually amazing. Like it removes the annoyance of actually having to have like a crit rate weapon or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it on Shorekeeper. I don't believe anything else is actually coming out. I believe the rundown today was just that Xiangli Yao got buffed right before release. There is no Jeshi changes. For people that want to know about Jeshi, our outro is basically just 25% skill damage for the most part. And then the rest of it is 20% glacio damage. But I don't think they're going to change anything about her. They already changed some stuff on her, so there's no reason to change her anymore. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys are excited for Shorekeeper. Oh, and then CAMELLYA stuff. Sorry, did not talk about that. I just, apparently there was some info. I don't believe they have it yet here, but apparently it was just stating that CAMELLYA is after 2.0. I'm assuming this has to do with Chun being like a new DPS, like 5-star pistol DPS. And I assume 1.4 is gonna have a rerun as well, since it's not gonna have another character, which is weird. I really wish they would have released 2 Black Shore characters together for the story arc. I think that would have been made more sense and nonetheless make a lot more money. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.